There we go.
Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Fly Tying Tuesdays here with Carlisle Fly and Foul. Today we're going to be tying another dry fly. This is called the Never Sink Caddis. So this is just a caddis pattern. It's got this foam, piece of 2mm foam on it. It just, I mean, it is in the name, it just never sinks. So it's really great pattern, and it, you know, with that foam on it, it floats really well. You can tie a dropper on the back of it, and fish those nymphs as well for a hopper dropper or dry dropper kind of fishing. So, but yeah, we're going to dive on in it today. I'm going to show you guys how I tie this. All right, starting off with a TMCO 100 BL in size 12 and some white thread. This is a UTC 140. So we're going to go ahead and get our thread started here on the hook. We're going to bring our thread rearward, and we're going to put a little bit of dubbing on the back of this hook. This dubbing is just some dark tan color. Wrap that forward. About right there. And then we're just going to tie in some brown 2mm foam. And you can see I've kind of got down to a little bit of a triangle. That's going to help us with the tie-in point. We're bobbing a counterclockwise spin. Just going to tie that in here. Bring our thread back to the tie-in point. Okay, so the next step is we're going to add in some polypro yarn. This is going to give it a little bit more visibility and kind of act as a wing for this particular fly. So I'm just going to take this one shank, I'm going to double it over. We will tie this in. Kind of clean this up a little bit, and we're going to build a little bit of a tapered head right here. Just kind of helps with our hackle as we wrap that onto the front of the hook. And bring your thread back to that tie-in point. Okay, now we're going to add our hackle, and we're using two different color hackle. We're going to use this grizzly and a brown color as well, and it doesn't matter which one you tie in first. So I'm just going to start by exposing some of the bare stem here, and then on the other side, on the shiny side on the right, I've stripped off an extra couple of fibers on that side, and that's just going to help it orient correctly whenever we start wrapping it on the hook. So start by just doing a couple of thread wraps to tie that one in, and then same thing with our grizzly hackle. And just a couple wraps there. And I've got it to where I don't have a whole lot of stem left. And I'm going to bring my thread back to that tie-in point. And I'm going to take both of these hackle fibers or hackle stems, and we're going to wrap them at the same time, and we're going to wrap it behind our tying thread. And we're just going to wrap it all the way up to the eye of the hook. When we get to that point, we're going to tie that in. And then we can cut that excess off free. Now we're going to come in with our whip finish tool and do a 4 or 5 turn whip finish. And it's okay if you've trapped some of these fibers, we can come back through and trim it up some. Now we're going to trim our foam down a little bit. And come in and give it kind of a little bit of a point. And then trim our wing just behind that body. Kind of fluff it out some. And there you have it. That is the Never Sink Caddis. Again, this is just a really great dry fly for dry dropper fishing. Floats really, really well. And it also catches a lot of fish. So tie some of these up. Let me know what you guys think about it. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember to drop me a comment below. Let me know what you guys think of these videos and what kind of flies you guys want to see me tie next. Appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.